right, everybody, we're back for part two of the South by Southwest recap from Foresight. In the previous episode, we talked a little generally about South by Southwest. Again, special shout out to Midwest House for having us down. In particular, though, Danny and I went to a really cool climate tech event last night, and we heard a ton of really inspiring stories around companies doing work in the climate space. And so, Danny, give us your recap.
Yeah, well, so premise is that, you know, in the climate space, there's the nature of solutions for decarbonizing, for replacing materials, for doing kind of all this stuff is all happening very quickly, but it's also very new, right? And so this was a venture-backed studio that held an event for some of these companies that were operating in this space and coming up with some of these cool solutions. So I think there was a hydrogen airplane, right? So a company 2 years ago, they started in their garage brainstorming around using hydrogen to fly
Green hydrogen
to fly an airplane. And that they've done it. Like they have an airplane that goes up in the air and doesn't fall out of it, right? Like
fueled by hydrogen.
Yeah. They had a woman who started a company with for a plastic eating fungus.
Yeah, mushrooms that eat plastic by way of baby diapers.
Put it in the diaper. So when you throw the diaper out,
it eats the plastic and then eats other plastic in a landfill.
Yeah.
Like that idea was still in a lab space, and then they're gonna test it in nature.
I mentioned that to someone today, and they're like, "And then what does it eat?" Like I was like, "All right, yeah." So there's.
Anyways, it was a very cool idea.
Very cool. There was a geotech company. There was our electric RV, right?
Yeah, first electric RV.
One of them. Our friends at Canopy, who actually invited us to the event, are doing some really cool work around home electrification and matching rebates with homeowners and making that entire process.
Yeah, empowering the residential electrification transition. Oh, the palm oil.
Yeah.
Like they're stopping the deconstruction of rainforests by creating an alternative to palm oil, which was like crazy cool.
And then the replacement for steel.
Yeah.
It was like steel, copper, and something else. They just have developed an entirely new material set
that in theory would replace it's not like green steel. It's like it's like an alternative.
Yeah.
You don't even need steel anymore.
And I think what was just cool from my perspective is, you know, we often run into a space where these solutions feel in short supply, and to be in a space where these solutions felt just numerous and they were doing it.
Yeah.
You know, they had it. It just gives me a lot of hope and excitement for how we're going to solve some of these climate issues and decarbonization problems that feel at times insurmountable, right?
Yeah.
Just like, how could I possibly deal with all these waste issues? And then someone's like, oh, well, a fungus that just eats it, right?
Right.
And you're like,
right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so definitely an inspiring couple of days. That event in particular was really hopeful and exciting about the future for a lot of reasons. And just like the human spirit of innovation was just like on display in so many different ways. So anyways, thanks for joining us for a few episodes of a special edition of the Micro Vlogcast down in Austin, Texas. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.